And today we're reacting to Cenat's fake side just got exposed. We've been pretty up to date with all the Cenat news, and I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be some more of that, but with a little bit of new information towards the end. So we're going to go through it. We're going to see it all bunched up into one, speak about it again, speak about how we feel, you know, as certain things have come out. And yeah, make sure you build to the Twitch, man. Streaming Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 5, 6 p.m. Let's do it.
$150 to the Mr. Beast water charity. People are also calling out for not even finishing those buildings or schools or whatever in Africa.
150. Oh, so he ended up donating. He put 150 up. His money. It's his cheese, right?
He plans on doing.
So, Cenat is under fire again, and honestly, it's getting harder to keep track of the L's. Whether it was what he did to Jinxie, skipping out on Mr. Beast's clean water initiative, or the fact that those Nigerian schools he promised somehow never appeared, stacking controversies like they're part of the content plan. And this isn't just people reaching. The internet's got receipts, timelines, and way too many questions he's not answering. So the whole
this is the bad part about being at the top, man.
The whole thing started with what was supposed to be a hyped Clash Royale tournament. Jinxie pitched it as a collab with AMP, something big, something fun. But the moment he got in the room with AMP to talk it out, man got treated like background noise. Fully ignored, like watching an NPC try to start a quest while the main characters walk past them. It's low-key painful.
Y'all wanna do a tournament? Cause I think that would be fire, bro. Like if y'all play each other.
Echo? Who's echoing? Kai, fix your shit,
it might
bro.
be me. Wait, is it better now?
So go to your account, go to social, and then go to invite.
The first one could have been, you know, okay, because, you know, we dealing with technical problems, audio problems. Nobody want to hear bad audio. Bad audio is one of the worst things in the world. First things you can kind of try to, you know, vouch for.
Right, that's a yellow button. Click that, and then you copy.
Hey, anybody in the chat want him?
Your account.
Oh, choose the player name.
He's single. Anybody in the chat want him?
So
Anybody single in the chat?
Chat. I don't even know if this is gonna happen. Bro. I don't even know a single word I've said.
That's M1 about to smash.
Can you guys hear me?
I got heat though.
You guys hear me? This is hard to watch.
Kai's doing an IRL.
This.
But it's
All right, chat. I'm gonna go to the gym, bro. I don't even know what's going on.
Just,
All right, I'm gonna see y'all boys, bro.
that boy Jinxie's got 72,000 subs. Let me pull up my pocket watch real quick. You know, typically, you're supposed to keep your eyes on your own paper, guys, but I just got to do the math on this. Let me put my pocket watch out real quick. Times 6. Now, let's just say that he don't have no deal, and he also does divided by 2. Regardless, 200,000 a month on Twitch alone. Jesus.
I tried to set up attorney. I don't know.
And the wild part, that wasn't even the worst of it. Moments after straight up ignoring Jinxie, Kai gets up mid-call and dips to go do an IRL stream like nothing happened. Just leaves. No heads up, no courtesy, nothing. Even his own chat started spamming L's, calling him out for the way he handled it. And Jinxie, man, just sat there, took the hint, and quietly said he's heading to the gym. And honestly, who can blame him? Bro got done
They in the chat, that's weird, it's disrespectful. Yeah, they spam
dirty on his own idea in front of thousands and dipped before it got worse. And after all that, naturally the backlash rolled in. People weren't just mad about how he treated Jinxie, they were calling Kai out for what it really was, only caring once the criticism started stacking and his viewership looked like it might take a hit.
see, Al-Kai. What am I doing? Why does it Al-Kai?
Dang, called the boy a retard. It's a mojang.
No, tell Jinxie. Matter of fact, no. Okay, yeah. I'm going to Jinxie, bro. Tell Jinxie has something planned IRL, but
when I look back on this for the second time seeing this, I think it probably was better if he would have just say, yeah, no, I'm tripping. I'm tripping bad. That's on me, y'all. I don't know, and just explain, like, try to explain himself. Even if he wanted to hit him with the call, like, yo, and he didn't answer, left a voicemail, yo, bro, I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have just got up and walked away from the computer like that. You know, I got overwhelmed and I just, you know, I did something very selfish, bro. That's on me. He would have been better off doing
I'm about to do a one-on-one. Tell JC I'll do the one-on-one with him. I'm not doing it. I didn't want to do the IRL. I ain't gonna lie. I told him not to do IRL. Tell JC I didn't want to do it. I'm not doing IRL. I'm not. No. I don't have to. Chad, listen, lad, listen. No. Tell him come back. He got on for real. JC ended for real. Oh God, bro. Laggy sound. Spam 2 if it's good.
I'm gone.
Let me go see what these niggas are talking about. What the is this? Now chat. What the is this right here, bro? It's a static. What the is this? But it's good.
Alright, chat, I'm gonna go to the gym, bro. I don't even know what's going on. Alright, I'm gonna see y'all boys, bro. I tried to set up a tourney. I don't know. I'm gonna see y'all boys tomorrow, alright, bro? Peace out. Have a good night. Love y'all.
And as things started getting a little too real, with hate pouring in from every platform, Kai finally did what every creator does when the heat gets turned up. He hit damage control mode, popped up on stream, trying to clear the air, talking about how he felt bad, and how Jinxie ended the stream out of nowhere. Even acted surprised like, wait, we were supposed to play? Like, bro, you literally ignored him in real time. A+ for the obliviousness, Kai, but F- for the act. Nobody's buying that performance.
I feel bad now because it's like, the literally was waiting all day and posted a flyer and all types of shit. You saying who give a f, bro? It's not about who gives a f. It's about like the nigga time. It's the nigga stream. You feel me? I don't know. I'm still gonna do it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm doing it. It might not be on my stream, but I'm doing it. I'm still doing it. So to dedicate a day to now thinking. Bro, y'all just messing with Jinxie, gang.
Y'all just no, don't do that, man. Yo, bro, I just did some real selfish junk. I wasn't thinking, bro. I just divided JC that. No accountability in this world, bro. It will go so far for her.
You said what?
I just messed up Jinxie.
Because
he was ready for us. I didn't want to do the IRL shit, but he just ended. Like, we were supposed to play with him.
I don't lie. Who said that? Like, I don't know how we supposed to know that because we were supposed to do this again.
Bro, we had to communicate with him, bro. He literally was ready.
Now, let's be real for a second. Nobody should be shocked that Kai ended up apologizing, but it wasn't some deep moment of self-reflection or genuine accountability.
Right,
it was
that's what I'm saying. It needed to be one of those. Y'all guys, bro, I'm not gonna lie. No, that's me. I need to call him and apologize. Bro, I shouldn't have did that, bro. My apologies, bro. This is that and the third. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not gonna lie, and this isn't an excuse, but like, just being real, I just got done with this 30-day here. Like, my mind is just so everywhere, going 1,000 miles an hour. I shouldn't have treated you like that, bro. That's on me. That had to be that
survival instinct. His chat was spamming L's non-stop. His name was getting cooked across every platform, and the pressure finally forced him to say something. This wasn't remorse, it was PR. A quick pivot to stop the bleeding, because if the backlash never hit, let's be honest, that apology.
And y'all know I be sticking up for bro. You feel me? Y'all be claiming I want the Kai deal. No, it's just, I just know real. This is one of those where, yeah, I agree.
Never would have happened. Now, moving on to the...
But we make mistakes. That's something, though, he don't get canceled for. But we make mistakes, though. You know what I'm saying? And we move forward.
Other controversy Kai's caught up in, and this one's got nothing to do with games or stream beef. It's about Mr. Beast's Team Water charity. If you're not familiar, it's a massive global initiative aimed at providing clean water to communities that desperately need it. Huge respect to Mr. Beast for even pulling something like this together. It's not just a good cause, it's a rare moment where the internet actually comes together for something meaningful. Tons of creators showed up, donated, helped spread the word. It was a real chance to use their platforms for something bigger than themselves. Except, well, Kai.
We're on a mission to give 2 million people all around the world clean
This one
water.
I don't agree with.
This village in Malawi now has clean water, impacting over 1,000 people.
More on Kai in just a second, but for context, Mr. Beast has already raised over 8 million years worth of clean water for people in need. Let that sink in. That's not just a flex, that's history. Literal lives changed, communities transformed, and it's all happening through a YouTube-led initiative. It's insane in the best way possible. So when creators step up, it matters. And when they don't, well, people notice.
Mr. Beast just raised over 8 million years of free water for people with his Team Water charity.
A mission to give 2 million people all around the world clean water.
And there's a lot of new people on the leaderboard, including Logan Paul, who had one of the most dominant performances at SummerSlam this weekend, if not the most dominant performance of all of WWE, and Queso, both of which dropped $100,000 to
Dar man.
charity, to the Team Water charity. Trainwrecks, FaZe Banks, Logan Paul, and a couple of other people from the Aiden Ross livestream that promised to donate $2.3 million worth actually did. So those $2.3 million are almost there.
Now here's the part that's genuinely baffling. Dozens of creators, big and small, have donated to Team Water, some tossing in 1,000, others dropping literal millions. And yet Kai Cenat's name, nowhere to be found. Not a dime, not a shot.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Out, not a mention. Meanwhile,
Doesn't
Aiden
matter.
Ross and his community have already put up over $500,000 and even publicly called Kai out to step up. And that's where it gets messy, because this is the same Kai who never misses a chance to flex how much he makes per stream. The sub counts, the brand deals, the gifted donos, it's all public. So when a cause this important comes around and he suddenly turns quiet, yeah, that's not just disappointing, it's revealing. If you're really pulling
Doesn't matter, bro. Doesn't matter. This one I can't get behind. Don't matter if the president donated and called Kai Cenat out. If you don't want to put 10 cents up, you don't.
in thousands every stream and still act this stingy, maybe it's time to reevaluate what all that success is really for. The craziest twist in all this, Aiden Ross straight up came out and said if Kai donates $400,000, he'll match it with another $400K of his own. And look, Aiden's far from perfect. Nobody's out here calling him a role model. He's had more than his fair share of wild moments, but this, you've got to respect it. No hesitation, no drama, just I'll do it too if you step up. For all the chaos he brings, when it comes to something that actually helps people, bro didn't flinch. Meanwhile, Kai still goes in the donation list.
X does 400K, Train does 400K, Beast does 400K, Ado does 400K. We need 5. If Kai Cenat does 400K, on God I'll do 400K. Locked.
Locked.
Okay,
What is that? 5? That's 2 mil. That's 2 mil.
Get off this nigga's dick. If y'all want to see the full version of this, like the full response to this, I literally posted it yesterday about this situation. We're going to the next one.
You want to talk money? Cool. Let's see who actually puts it where it matters. No rented cars, no fake chains, just receipts.
It looked like you gang.
XQC is out here going full-on detective mode and calling out Kai Cenat's boys, Reggie and Rakai, for some seriously sus view numbers. And like, bruh, it's honestly hard to ignore the major red flag that went up. You know how it goes. These streamers go from rocking a comfy 1,000 viewers to suddenly pulling in 60,000.
30%.
But it also at the same time, it's like that's you co-signed by the biggest though, right? So wouldn't you see sometimes, especially if you showed out?
Validated viewer? I mean, you have to be kidding me, right?
I'm not saying they're cheating. Okay, fine. Maybe I am, but like, how does someone go from 1K to 60K? Like it's no big deal.
Putting in work. Them boys is grinding. This nigga's hating. Buddy that made this video is hating.
Unless, you know, there's some view botting going on. I mean, it is.
He act like it was one day it was 1K and then the next day he had 60,000. It was like, now it was a fast, it was that 1,000 to 60,000 was fast, but like they still had to grind up besides Ray. But you know what I'm saying? You still got to put in the work. And then I remember I seen Ray at 2K, 3K. He just started going crazy.
2025, people are getting more creative than ever with that stuff. And you know some shady nonsense happens behind the scenes when the money's flowing. Oh, and this spike happens in one day. One freaking day. That's not even just a glow up. That's like watching someone grow wings and start flying while the rest of us are trying to figure out how to start a fire. Now, XQC isn't just out here throwing shade for fun. Nah, he's been keeping tabs on this stuff for ages. Cenat being the...
It's a lot of Johnson watching, though. Keep your eyes on your own paper, bro. It's a lot of Johnson
good
watching.
bro he is. Has been hyping up his friends like they're the second coming of gaming or something. Brought them...
This nigga making this video is hating. Oh my goodness. Jesus. You are hating, my brother.
A house, shows them on...
A man putting multiple men on. Putting multiple partners on. And you sitting here...
the streams, and basically gave them all the clout they need to jumpstart their careers to the next level. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not accusing Kyle or his crew of doing this intentionally, but you know how the internet works. When something doesn't add up, people start looking for answers. And right now, the only one digging deep is XQC. Let's not kid ourselves, the whole, oh, I just blew up overnight because I'm so talented line is tired. No one's buying it. If you're pulling 60K out of nowhere, people are gonna notice. And guess what? XQC definitely noticed. He pulled out the receipts and found a lot of inconsistencies.
When the number is like that, it's just no good. Like it's not. Is that? And you compare some of these other guys. Sometimes, yeah, it's what like it's up and it just doesn't add up.
So we just believe in the nigga because he said it doesn't add up. It's just no good. It doesn't add up. That's just so we just believe that.
That's motion, brother. 37% validated viewer, bro. 30% validated viewer. I mean, you have to be kidding me, right, brother? That's less than 30%, bro. That's 31% validation, bro. 31% validation. That's not.
So he's saying that. What the thing is actually saying is that he has 15,000 people watching him and not 44,000. And again, maybe who knows? Who cares though? Who cares? Who cares though? That's my big thing. Who cares? And then why do we just trust you that that's the case? If it is, okay, right? Is that hurting? Is somebody getting hurt from that? You know, it might seem fake or a lot, but you know, he still got 15. I just don't see how this hurts XQC or hurts anybody, because this man wants to fake like he did something. You know what I'm saying? And trust me, I am not a Rakai watcher, bro. I am not. I don't give a damn about no Rakai. I do not. You feel me? I personally feel like Buddy need a equilibrium check a lot of the time. But who cares though? Especially if I'm XQC with $500 million. Why am I worried about him?
Motion. That's counter motion.
He started digging into Reggie and Rakai's viewership, and guess what he found? Huge suspicious jumps in their numbers. I'm talking 1K to 8K to 60K in an hour. XQC notices that their chat actively is wildly off. I'm talking a 20% engagement rate, which is insane.
He got 100K people in this joint, right? But he got Lil Tay in there. And Lil Tay isn't just, but you know, she be having a lot of, she came out of nowhere. This is her first time being on the stream and however long, you know? Seems like he just they like, oh, let me see real quick, and they might come in and leave or something.
Low for streamers who are pulling in massive numbers. I mean, what's the point of having 60K people watching if only 20% of them can be bothered to even click something in chat? That's the type of ratio you see when you're trying to fake it till you make it with some view bots. If you're not familiar with the term, it's basically when people use bots to inflate their viewer count and trick everyone to thinking they're a big deal. If you weren't convinced already, let me hit you with the math that makes no sense at all.
Okay.
Rakai's sitting there with 100 live viewers. That's crazy numbers, right? But then when you check his sub count, he's got 4,000. 4,000.
Again, I think this is more so one of those situations where you might not even rock with Kai. You might not really watch him. But you see that he got somebody on his stream, so you just kind of pull up and watch. It's like We done seen Kai have how many ever in his account, his view. Like, what's the highest? Cenat, highest viewers and stream. I'm sure I asked that horribly, but it's peaked at 672,000 live viewers. Kevin Hart and Drewski. In that time, his streaming university peaked at 719,000. Right? So, with that being said, he probably had 100,000 subs or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what is this?
So I feel like when you too good at something for a long time, or a lot of good things keep happening, like it's just bound for like
600,000 subs. He did that. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. 600,000 subs? That's what that is? Jesus. That's not viewers? Hold on, y'all. Now I gotta do my research real quick. I think, but regardless, I think it's one of those things where it's a moment. They might not be able to want to spend the money. They just like, oh, this is what's going on. Let me just go see what's happening. That's my argument. I'm fighting for people, bro. I just don't like when people like unless it comes out and it's just true and they show, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just believe the man that he had 100K people in this joint. I'm saying they watched. It's not gonna harm me for thinking that, you know?
No! We're already on 100K this big! Yo! Yo, Tay, you don't understand how crazy this shit is. There's 100,000 people watching us right now. What the?
Doesn't add up, right? Someone even said math, they ain't mathin'. Now you compare that to the likes of Kai Cenat, who, let's be real, has massive numbers but also real engagement. The dude gets 100K viewers and somehow manages to have 100K subs to match. That's how the numbers are supposed to work. Real viewers watch, real subs follow.
I know somebody right now. This is so how different it, like, bro. I know somebody who averages 30 people a stream and has 200 subs. Sometimes people show a lot of love. Sometimes people are just watching just to watch. I have 200 something subs, and I'm approaching 8K followers on Twitch, and I average probably like 160 people a stream right now. I have 200 something subs. Like, sometimes people showing love, sometimes people just chilling right now. That's just kind of out there.
It's not rocket science. Kai's been getting all emotional and defensive on stream. Gotta give him props for the passion, but when it comes to going head to head with XQC, he didn't exactly bring a solid argument here. He keeps coming at XQC.
It looked like you dicking, gang.
It doesn't even address a thing about viewbotting when even the finger wasn't right at him this time and said it was at Rakai.
It looked like you dicking, gang.
It does.
It looked like you dicking, gang.
He just keeps venting about how every time something good happens for him or his crew, XQC has to throw shade. Sure, it's clear he's tired of the drama, but all that frustration doesn't exactly disprove what XQC said. And let's be real for a second. If you were sitting on the throne of 100K viewers and your friends were getting crazy exposure, wouldn't you want to shut down any accusations too? I get it, but you can't just wave your hands and dismiss the numbers XQC laid out. Those numbers don't lie. You gotta have something more than feelings to explain why your chat's 20% engaged when you've got 60,000 eyeballs on you. Kai's over here playing defense, but he's failing big time.
It looked like you dicking, gang.
Whenever his friends, Reggie and Rakai, get a little success, XQC is right there, throwing shade. And you know what? I'm not even mad. Honestly, I kind of get it.
Yeah, you hating ass nigga.
Kai's like, XQC always got something negative to say whenever we win. Like, bro, you're mad because someone's calling out the weird stuff going on. And don't give me that pattern of criticism nonsense. Maybe XQC is just noticing patterns that actually exist. Honestly speaking, you don't get to sit on your throne of success throwing attention because someone's pointing out your questionable growth. Like, if I saw one of my boys skyrocketing with zero effort and weird
I'ma hate too.
Numbers, I'd be side-eyeing that too. But here comes Kai acting like XQC's the problem for pointing out the obvious?
It looked like you dicking, gang.
Please stop playing this.
Nah, man, this ain't it.
It looked like you dicking.
Turn a whole single knight in shining armor for Reggie and Rakai acting like they're innocent little angels. Dude's defending them like they're above suspicion. Sure, I'll give him credit for loyalty, but it's a little too sweet considering the facts.
Y'all saying cap. No. Y'all saying cap. I'm being dead ass. Reggie don't be on Twitch. Bro, oh my God. Okay, hold on. Reggie is not on Twitch. This nigga's really a hood nigga that's just live. Do y'all understand that?
Maybe they didn't do anything shady themselves, but do you think their teams don't get involved in this stuff?
I don't know what that means.
Come on, but instead of being like, hey, let's take a hard look at the numbers and clear up any confusion, Kai's like, no way, my friends would never do that.
It looked like you dicking.
Alright, yeah, it was pissing me off for this.
Out for doing something wrong. And of course, you got the defenders
average Kai chimp out when being called out. Always hooting and hollering when he's called out for doing something wrong.
And of course, you got the defenders coming out of the woodwork like classic internet sleuths, trying to make sense of the madness. First, there's the whole crib meta thing where
there's nothing to make sense of. Who cares? Regardless, though, for a fact, no ifs, ands, or buts about it. XQC, he's cock watching. It's like, bro, you winning. Why are you worried about them? That being said, I'm sick of this video. Y'all let me know what y'all think, bro. Like the video, sub up, comment, a bitch, check the channel. I appreciate y'all great for y'all week on, man. ADD let